CAAN Community Alliances and Network is a national forum for Indigenous peoples in Canada to address HIV/AIDS, hepatitis C, sexually transmitted bloodborne infections, tuberculosis, mental health, aging, and other interrelated health concerns that disproportionately impact First Nations, Métis, and Inuit, the Indigenous people in Canada. For over 10 years, our network has served as the Secretariat of the International Indigenous Working Group on HIV and AIDS. This intervention relates to future work, as well as implementation on the UN Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous People and the impact of colonization on Indigenous people in the 2S LGBTQ+ community. Our key recommendations to the expert mechanism based on this report are as follows. 1. The expert mechanism, in collaboration with UNAIDS, UNDP, UNFPA, FELAC, the WHO, the independent expert on sexual orientation and gender identity, and other relevant global bodies such as the Global Fund to Fight AIDS, tuberculosis, and malaria should adopt a common action plan to track implementation of the recommendations made at UN fora to address HIV and AIDS. Such an action plan could be the focus of a study and expert seminar to be hosted by the expert mechanism in 2025. 2. International agencies should provide funding and technical support for Indigenous people to establish data baselines in UN member states that are culturally informed and rooted in Indigenous peoples' protocol and holistic approaches to health. Partnerships could be developed among Indigenous people and WHO in relation to epidemiological data, research, and for UNFPA democratic census data and research. The baseline data collection model should ensure disaggregated data based on indigeneity and gender identity. 3. International and national health agencies should work with Indigenous people at all levels, including policy and program decision-making processes, as well as programmatic responses to HIV and sexual health research and education grounded in Indigenous cultures and values. 4. All regions of the World Health Organization should follow the lead of the Pan American Health Organization in adopting policies on identity and health, including specific policies developed in collaboration with Indigenous people. Marcy, thank you.